Hi, we're back in the crafters shed and I'm just showing you a project that I did a couple of weeks ago. I was a bit bored and didn't really know what to do with myself. And I'd got an old kind of sort of picture that I bought in the charity shop ages ago. I buy all these frames and different stuff for really cheap amounts of money because they all come in handy. So what I did was I just splodged a load of black paint over the top of the picture, because that's really not what you're going to see. It's just to cover up the picture underneath. And then I got some paper that I'd got in a bundle that I got free as well on something like, I don't know if you get them, but there's sites called FreeCycle, and you can buy, well, you can get things for nothing off FreeCycle. And there was a lady offering a bundle of craft stuff, which Colin, my husband, saw, and we went and got it, and it was loads of it. It was absolutely brilliant. I love it, as if I haven't got enough already. But anyway, so basically then what I did was I put some of the worded paper onto the frame and kind of coloured that a little bit with golds and teal and different stuff like that. So you can see that there's bits and pieces of the paper showing through with the writing on, and there's bits and pieces not. The writing doesn't mean anything. It's not verses or anything like that. It was just snippets that I used. And then I wanted a focal point, so I photographed a little girl that I've got in my decoupage book, and I printed that out and I stuck her on as well. And I had some old wood, so I just made corner pieces like this to put on to make it almost like like putting her in within a frame. And I put pieces on the corner as well of the actual big piece that I've got, like this. Sorry, I'm showing you my garden. So I put her on the picture, and then I thought, what can I do now? So painted that all different colours, and then I actually got a frame and put that around, and I kind of half painted and half didn't that. And then I had some old beads knocking about. Like I've got a big bag of beads like this. They're all mixed, and I keep them and I use them for different bits and pieces, but mostly for mixed media, which is what this is. Mixed media is just everything and anything. You can use metal, you can use plastic, you can use cogs, keys, absolutely anything. Colin's got loads of tools, so when he's finished with drill heads and stuff, I peel for them and put them in my shed in a big bucket, and then when I want to do something, I get it out and I use it. So then I went around the picture frame of the little girl in beads, little pearls, and then I put some handmade flowers in between those, so just so you can see, and I just put a tiny bit of the teal in the flowers to break up the white, nothing miraculous. And then I had this long kind of woody stuff with different things on it, so I stuck that on in rings along the other side of it, and then I put some pearls in that as well. And this was my finished mixed media picture, which my granddaughter said was lovely. She really liked it, and she's really good at art. I can't draw a straight line, but she's really good at it. So for her to give me a compliment like that, that was really good. Get an old Kellogg's box, don't throw anything away, and you can do one on there. There is some stuff, hang on, that you can get from art shops really and online, and it's just gesso. Okay, you can get it in white and you can get it in black. This is a pot of white, and it's like almost like a kind of texture and look of polyfiller. So what I could have done was, instead of painting this picture, I could have used gesso and gone all over it and let it go hard. And in another one I've done, I put gesso all over it, and then I've got a couple of stencils and pressed them into the gesso while it was wet. So as it's dried, it's like a plaster of Paris, and as it's dried, it's given me that kind of pattern and that kind of surface on that piece of artwork that I've done. But these are just very, very short snippets for you to see what you can do. You don't have to go out and buy loads of stuff. You can have stuff knocking around. You can raid your husband's shed. You can raid your kids' boxes, all sorts of things. And as I've said before, I always, when I'm in the range or whatever, I always look at the kids' stuff because it is so cheap and it's really, really effective. And a lot of stuff altogether can bring up a really, really good picture. Doesn't have to be a picture, it can be anything you want. So this is just one piece of mixed media art. I'm no artist, but I enjoy fiddling around because you start with something and you never know what you're going to end up with. So I hope you enjoyed that. Speak to you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.